Welcome. I'm Jonette Crowley, author of The Eagle and the Condor, a true story of an unexpected mystical journey. So what I'd like to transmit to all of you is what I call the Ama Dablam heart activation. Ama Dablam is the name of this beautiful mountain in the Himalayas. It's quite close to Mount Everest, and it's much more beautiful than Mount Everest. And it's a beautiful mountain. In fact, we have it here, so you can see it. About 5 years ago, I led a spiritual journey of pilgrims to the base camp of Mount Everest. And on our way, we stopped at the world's highest monastery, Tengboche Monastery. And I was told by my guides that we had a very important mission there in the Himalayas. And the mission was to find a portal or a stargate hidden underneath the Himalayan mountains that was a reservoir for all the negativity that humans had created over the eons. And our spiritual mission was to open the gates of that negativity and transmute the negativity that was now toxic to Mother Earth and would have been toxic to us, transmute it into light. The next meditation we led took us to an unbelievable stargate that brings energy in from beyond the cosmos through the stargate under the mountain Ama Dablam. And the energy comes into this stargate, this receiving stargate under the mountain, and then it goes through all the meridians of the earth. Then, and that's the major receiving stargate for love and for heart activations. We didn't know that. We meditated, and we had this beautiful experience of our hearts opening up into a divine space. One of those wordless places that you go to and you can't describe and it's hard to get back to again. That's where we all went. And I thought it was just a personal gift to us. And I didn't realize that this transformation that we felt in our hearts was going to jump out of our hearts into the hearts of other people. And then it struck me that this activation that we had received at the foot of Ama Dablam with Mount Everest right over here, the world's highest monastery behind us, was an activation for everyone. So I asked my spirit guides, my main guide, White Eagle, I said, all right, clearly this activation is meant to jump to other people. How do I share it? And he showed me this easy transmission form that is so beautiful. Whenever I start a workshop, I start with this. So I'm going to show on one of our studio audience how I transmit in person this Ama Dablam, the name of this mountain. Let me take a breath and tell you about this mountain. They say it's one of the 5 most beautiful mountains in the world. And as you can see, it's stunning. Ama means mother. Dablam means necklace. And so I believe it means the bosom of Mother Earth. So if I could have a volunteer, I'm going to transmit. We'll have a couple volunteers. I'm going to transmit. We'll have Jay first. The heart activation. Then for you who are watching this video, I'm going to place my hand to the camera and transmit these energies directly to you. And I guarantee most of you will actually feel a huge change in your heart. And you'll see a change in me. I become much more holy looking. So this is the deal. You put your left hand on your heart and your right hand on my left hand. And if you all can see, this makes a circuit. And it's like we're equal masters. And it's like the best of Jay comes into me, and the best of me goes into Jay. What I do is I hold a space, and I can feel the current starting. You just feel it. Now, sometimes it takes 5 seconds, sometimes 10 seconds, sometimes a second. And those of you who are watching this video might actually feel the moment the current connects. So I'll do this to you. Can you feel it, Jay? It's subtle, but all of a sudden, We're connected with this beautiful loop.
It's a very wonderful, powerful feeling. It's also very gentle.
It is. And it's your heart being activated by grace. So what I usually do is say namaste.
Namaste.
Because namaste means the God in me acknowledges the God in you. Thank you.
Thank you.
So once you receive this from me, and I'll transmit it to you, and I'll do one more person here, you can touch them as I was touching Jay, or just with your intention. I knew one person after I gave her the activation, she was at a football game, and the voice said, activate everyone. So she stood up in the stands, and she just moved her hand around. What's a heart activation? It's just grace, and it feels like, to me, like Mother's grace coming into you, opening your heart to a new level of ability to love and be loved. And a lot of people can actually feel their heart stretching. Like I saw Josh's heart jumping around, doing somersaults in his chest. All right, we'll have you. And this is Rayanne, also in our studio audience. These are all people who happen to be at this home on this Sunday afternoon. All right, left hand on your heart. Okay, right hand on my left hand. And we'll feel the current. Can you feel it complete? It starts. It doesn't finish. It keeps going. Even when we break our touch, the current, the activation keeps going. So, Rayanne, it's a gift to you from the Himalayas, from the earth, from Mother, Father, God. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you.
Thank you. So, now what I'd like to do is transmit these energies to you. Now, I know it works because I have an internet radio show. I transmitted them on audio, and people picked it up. So this time you get to see me in my Sunday afternoon clothes transmitting the Ama Dablam heart activation to you. Once you have it, you own it. You can share it with anyone. You don't have to touch them. You just intend that their heart be activated to its fullest. So, if you're watching this, which you are watching this, close your eyes. And all of you here in the studio audience, put out your hand, left hand on your heart, right hand out. Those of you who are watching it on your computer screen, do the same. Left hand on your heart, right hand out. Namaste. I give to you a heart activation from the Himalayas.